Apple always presents its best innovations in a flagship-class tablet, through the iPad Pro line. It wasn't even a Mac computer that first ran the Apple M4 chip, it was the iPad Pro M4 that was released first. Reportedly, the next generation, the iPad Pro M5, is ready to bring new innovations, namely carrying 2 front cameras. Yes, as we know, Apple has overhauled the iPad Pro M4 design quite significantly compared to the previous generation, making it much thinner and lighter, to require a number of new technologies. One of them is like bringing tandem OLED for superior OLED screen quality, to moving a number of sensor placements, making it incompatible with some previous iPad Pro accessories. One of the changes also brought is to move the location of the selfie camera, aka the iPad Pro M4 front camera, from what was originally on the top side to the right side in portrait mode. This makes the iPad Pro M4 camera more suitable for video calls. New rumors related to the iPad Pro M5, again coming from Mark Gurman through his weekly newsletter, Power On. In the summary of the leaked information, it is stated that the iPad Pro M5 is ready to arrive this year, again being the first to carry the Apple M5 chip, before finally also being brought to Mac computers in the first half of next year, aka 2026. Mark mentioned that Apple is preparing major changes to the iPad Pro M5 front camera. Apple appears to be adding a second front camera in portrait to the iPad Pro M5, possibly so that FaceTime users and selfie fans can use the device well in any orientation. According to Mark, this change cannot be considered revolutionary, considering that Samsung also embeds 2 front camera sensors on its best tablet variants, even in the same bezel position. For information, the 12-megapixel center stage front camera on the latest iPad works more optimally when used in landscape position, to run features such as auto framing. In fact, the iPad's front camera has a very wide angle of view, making it relatively easy to take photos and videos. And the Face ID system on the iPad Pro can also work in any orientation, not necessarily aligned with the position of the front camera. But this change could have come about thanks to complaints from iPad Pro M4 users who may have gotten used to the position of the front camera on the top side of the bezel in previous generations. Reportedly set to launch at the end of the year, the Apple iPad Pro M5 will bring minor changes, aside from a new generation chip and a pair of front cameras. This is understandable, considering that last year saw significant changes, particularly in terms of design. The 13-inch variant is now much slimmer. For the 13-inch screen option, the iPad Pro M4 has a thickness of just 5.1 millimeters, which is 1.3 millimeters thinner than the previous generation released in 2022. Not only that, its weight has also decreased by over 100 grams, now weighing just 579 grams. This is definitely a plus, especially for those who use the device while working on the go and pair it with accessories like a keyboard. The latest iPad Pro is priced starting at $1,164 for the lowest memory option with Wi-Fi connectivity and a standard display. For the first time, Apple is offering a nano texture display option, similar to those found on the MacBook Pro and Studio display, which reduces glare significantly, making it easier to see in various lighting conditions. However, it starts at $2,022, as it is only available in the 1 terabyte memory option.